Hello guys, welcome to SS Multimedia. This is Arjun Kakonda, and today our topic will be drawing a picture and writing an equation. This is the multiplication and division edition, so if this is not what you're looking for, we have a fractions edition, we have different ones, so you can go look for the one you're looking for. So let's get started. So our objective today will be understanding how to use a picture to write an equation and use the equation to solve a problem. So let's underline our main bits. So we have using a picture to write an equation. So we'll use pictures to write an equation in this lesson. And we will use the equation and find the solution to the problem. So let's get started. So our problem here says James bought 4 books. His friend Eddie bought 3 times as many books as James. How many books did Eddie have? So we know that James bought 4 books, so let's underline that. And then we know that Eddie bought 3 times as many books. So let's underline that. Now, we have to figure out how many books Eddie had. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a picture or a model, whichever one you prefer. You can pretty much call it the same thing. So let's say this is 1 book. Or instead of doing that, you can just draw a table. So I'm just going to do this. So we know that James bought 4 books. So that's our 4 books right there. And Eddie bought 3 times as many. So we're going to draw 4 books here. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then what we'll do is we will do the same thing 2 times because he bought 3 times as many. So and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this means that this is one set, this is another set, and then this is a different set. So this is James. I'm just going to put a J there. And then this is Eddie. So obviously, you would have noticed we just drew the same thing we did with James. With Eddie, just 3 times. And smaller because we needed more space. So now, you probably have understood already that all we're doing is simply 4, because we have 4 boxes in each set. 4 times 3. Why 3? Because we have 3 sets. So we're going to go here, then write 4 times 3. Most of you probably know your multiplication tables. If you don't, you probably have a multiplication chart because this lesson is about multiplication and division. So what is 4 times 3? That's what we're trying to figure out here. So 4 times 3, easily, most of you will know that 4 times 3 equals 12. That means that Eddie bought 4 books. So we're going to write that right here. Eddie bought 4 books. I mean, no, not 4, 12, sorry. 12 books. That's our answer. I'm going to do one more. This time, it is a division problem. And obviously, it's not a word problem. So right here, we have 18 divided by 3. So what we're going to do is, again, we will draw a model. So we're dividing 18 by 3. So let's say that we have 18 books and 3 people. How many books would each person get? So you can create a problem by yourself using a number problem that you have. So let's say we have 18 books. So let's just draw kind of rectangle kind of things for the books. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So each of these represents one book. And let's say we have 3 people, because we have 3 people right here. So we're going to draw circles for the people. 1, 2, and 3. Now what we'll do is we're going to divide these rectangles, or books, whatever you want to call them right now, into 3 different pieces, 3 different sets. So now, what we will do is probably, most of you have figured it out, we're basically doing 18 divided by 3. We don't need to create an equation because we already have one. If it seems complicated, you can just use the model to break it up. How do you do that? Well, I'm going to show you. So we have 18 blocks or books. What we'll do is we're going to put an X next to the ones that got this one. Then we're going to put let's say a subtraction sign next to the ones that were for this one. And then let's put maybe a plus sign for the ones that got this one. So I'm going to erase this just in case we might get confused. Okay, so let's start. Let's just do this. So let's put an X here, and then let's put a subtraction sign here, and a plus sign here. So obviously this looks a bit stuffed. I'm gonna write it under so it's easier to see. Okay, and then let's just keep doing that. X minus plus, X minus plus, X minus plus, X minus plus, X minus, and plus. There we go. We got all of them done. Now, all we're going to do is we're simply going to count one of these. So you can count the X's, you can count the pluses, and you can count the subtraction signs. But you only need to count one of them because you'll still get the same answer. So I'm going to do the X's. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This means that 18 divided by 3 equals 6. Okay, now it's problem time. So why don't you guys pause this video and try these problems out by yourself. Good luck. Did you get the answers? Well, comment down how many you got right in the comment section below after I show you the answers. So right here we have 24 divided by 4. So this time, instead of drawing a picture kind of model, we're gonna do something like this because 24 is a huge number. So let's say we have a block. Then this has 24 blocks inside of it. So let's say this is a box instead of saying a block. So this is a box and it has 24 blocks inside of it. And now we're trying to divide it into 4 different pieces. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a rectangle. Okay, so this total is 24. Now we're trying to divide it into 4 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we need to figure out what is in each of these boxes. So how would you do that? Well, you can just normally divide 24 divided by 4. Or you can draw it out. So what I'm going to do is I will try to figure out what's in each of these boxes. So how about we draw something like this. Okay? And then we will use this to figure out the answer to this. So let's divide this into 4 pieces like we did here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, we're trying to figure out what's in each of these. That means we're going to divide. So we're dividing 24 divided by 4. We already have our equations for both of these. So that means we're just going to find the answer. So let's divide. 4 divided by 24. Most of us know that 4 times 6 equals 24. So our answer is simply 6. Now let's try this one. 6 times 5. So let's draw a model. And then let's divide this into 6 pieces actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That looks better. Now we're just going to draw 5 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 4, and one last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we're just going to count these. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. That means our answer here equals 30. Now, try one last problem by yourself. Good luck. So, now let's check if it's right. We have James. He had 7 books, and his sister had 3 times more. How many books did his sister have? So this is a word problem, obviously. Sorry about that. So we have James, who had 7 books, and his sister had 3 times more. How many books did his sister have? So what we will do is we will draw a model. Let's draw a model, like I said. So let's draw a box. And then let's put, so we know that he had 7 books, so we're going to put a 7 in it. Then we're going to draw 3 boxes. And then we'll put 7 in each of them too. 1, 2, 3. Now, let's figure it out. So, obviously, you have 3 boxes, so you might have figured it out by now that we're doing 7 times 3. Well, what is 7 times 3? If you know your multiplication tables, if you don't, you can draw a model. You would know, if you know your multiplication tables, you know the answer. So 7 times 3 equals 21. That means his sister had 21 books. And yes, we did use a lot of books today. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Goodbye. If you liked this video and it helped you out, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more educational videos.